Hey, I have a pick a card reading for you. We're going to find out how this specific person is feeling about you right now. What's their energy toward you? How are they feeling? We'll get all the juicy details. And you have 4 piles to choose from today. So use your intuition to feel out the piles and figure out which one is yours. I'm going to pull a card for each pile, and then we'll get a close-up look at each pile and go through the card that came out and the objects and the bracelets, so you can get all the details for each pile and use your intuition to find out which one is yours, which one has messages for you about the person on your mind. If you've never been here before, hey, my name is Amy, and if you have been here before, welcome back, you guys. Let's pull the cards and get into it. For pile number 1, Spirit, what do we got for pile 1? What do we got for pile 1? Oop. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, so ignore the nails, guys. Okay, pile 2. Thank you. And pile 3. What's the card for pile 3? And pile 4. Wow, that was super fast. Okay, here we go. We are ready. Let's get a close-up look. All right, pile number 1. This is the card that we got for pile 1. This is the card that has the person that looks like they're making sushi or some sort of charcuterie board. There's a glass of wine, there's bread, there's lots of things chopped up. This is the biofeedback loop card, and it talks about how biofeedback harnesses one's own response to various factors, looping it back to the receiver. So it's like that vibe of, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. You might be drawn to that card, or you could be drawn to the cute little umbrella, little fall umbrella. There's a little leaf on there. And the bracelet for pile number 1 is the Manifest bracelet on my website, and it's made with parsley green aventurine crystals. So you might be drawn to that green bracelet there, or you could be drawn to the umbrella or the card, or if you're drawn to all 3 things, anything, all 3 things, you're pile number 1. All right, pile number 2. If you're drawn to more than one pile, listen to all the piles you're drawn to. This is the card that came out for pile 2. This is the Energy Center card. So this is the card about chakras. Stress is often held in our energy centers of our bodies. All right, you might be drawn to that chakra card there, or you could be drawn to the hot dog. It looks like it only has mustard on it. No ketchup, just mustard. It's in a bun. You might be drawn to that, or you could be drawn to the bracelet. That one is the Shine On bracelet. It's made with yellow Mystic Aura quartz crystals. All right, if you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you're pile 2. Pile number 3, you guys got this one. This is the Snuggly card. That person has a tattoo of a butterfly on their shoulder. This is the Happy Place card, and it talks about developing your happy place is a wonderful way to promote ease, safety, and calm. Your happy place. So you could be drawn to the Happy Place card, or you could be drawn to this caramel apple that is winking at us with the rosy cheeks. Yummy caramel apple, or this bracelet here. This one is the butterfly bracelet, and it's made with lavender jade crystals. It's a really cute lavender color. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you're pile number 3. Last one, we got this card for pile 4. It looks like they are doing acrobatics. Yoga, possibly. This is the mindfulness meditation card. It talks about how meditation creates the space to turn information into transformation. Meditation. You could be drawn to that meditation card, or you could be drawn to the s'more. Yummy s'mores. melty marshmallow on a graham cracker with some chocolate. Everybody loves a s'more, right? Who doesn't love a s'more? You might be drawn to the s'more, or you could be drawn to that bracelet. That one is the Spiritual Babe bracelet. It's made with strawberry quartz crystals. If you're drawn to any of those things or all of those things, you're pile number 4. You can pause it here if you need more time. Feel out the piles. Take your time, use your intuition. Which one do you feel drawn to? What are you guided to? Remember, if you're drawn to more than one, listen to everything you're drawn to so you can get all your messages from Spirit about this person. Or if you have multiple people that you're asking about, you could definitely have multiple piles. All right, for everybody that's ready, let's go. Let's get into it and find out, how is this person feeling about you right now? Here we go. Hey, pile 1, let's see, how's this specific person feeling about you right now? What's going on with them toward you? What's their energy? What's their vibe? Spirit, give us all the juicy details for pile number 1. Whoop. Oh, the World and the 3 of Swords. How are they feeling about pile 1? Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air sign vibes coming out there. They don't have to be an air sign, but they're in the vibe of an air sign. And then the 4 of Swords, 3 and 4 of Swords. Well, they're definitely in their head about you. That's what swords are all about. You're on their mind heavy. They're also sad. They're feeling sad about the connection between the two of you. They're feeling distance between you two. They're still watching you, but they feel like there's a wall up or some sort of wedge between the two of you. They've been meditating on this connection a lot. So, like, just up in their head, thinking, lots of thinking going on. But they're getting sad. They're feeling like depressed, sad, and distant. So they don't like the distance, or they don't like that there's some sort of boundary up or wedge that's happened between the two of you. They're not liking that vibe. They can't stop thinking about you. Definitely trying to check on your social media and stuff like that to see, what are you thinking? What are you posting? Tell us more. What's going on with this person, Spirit? What? Whoa, that one flew right at me. Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius vibes. They're kind of wishy-washy about what to do. They feel at certain times recently they felt inspired to take action toward you. Sometimes, and then sometimes they feel like they need to just keep their distance. But they don't like the distance. It's uncomfortable. They're kind of fighting with themselves about what to do. They're making a plan. 2 of Wands. 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys could be seeing that ascending number synchronicity. If you haven't been seeing it yet, you will. So pay attention. It's connected to this person and the fact that they're right. They're like right at the beginning of they're just starting to reflect on the past between the two of you and make a plan. It feels like they've been fighting it for a while, or sad for a while. They're feeling like you guys are torn apart or spread out from each other. Like they feel like you're independent from them right now, but looking really good from far away. Yeah, it's like a vibe of looking at you from afar and thinking you look really sexy and really attractive, but they want to get closer. They're planning on getting closer. They're going back and forth about their plan of what to offer you. It looks like it might be something just casual at first. They're wanting to just casually connect with you. There's also a thought of someone new being in your life and thinking that they might have some competition around. They don't like that. They have like a possessive feeling toward you. They don't want other people lurking around you, but they are feeling like isolated from you or something, or separated from you, or they feel like there's a standoffish vibe. We're making a plan to close the gap, stop being standoffish, or try to get closer to you. They might play games a little bit, though. They have vibes of not being completely straightforward, just playing some games or messing around, not being super direct with you. It's like they want to get closer to you without being very direct or without talking about things, without talking about the past, even. We got the owl, the snake. They're definitely seduced by you. Seduction, sexy. That's what they're thinking when they think about you. You're so seductive. That's a song. You're so seductive. I want to get close to you. That's the vibes I'm getting. But they're not being direct. They're being a little bit deceptive. They do feel like they're jealous. But they don't want you to know that. It feels like they're possessive and jealous, but it feels like they don't want you to know that. Or they might deny that they are. Okay, you're making this person kind of want to change how they operate because they feel like they need to be smart when it comes to you. So they have to kind of change the way they do things or change how they've been doing things. Yeah, they're wanting to try to do things differently with you. They are kind of getting to the point where they're ready to like surrender to this connection because they've been fighting feelings, fighting making a decision. I feel like you know that this person has been hiding how they feel, keeping it a secret that they're jealous. Like, it's like you know that they're secretly jealous, or you know that they still look at you like, you know that they look at you like possessively. But they're trying to play it off like they're not possessive or they're not jealous, and they are. Compass. Trying to figure out which direction to take things between the two of you. That's this vibe right here with the Two of Wands. Like, they're lost. They're a little bit lost when it comes to this connection, and they're trying to figure out which direction to go, and they want to be smart about it. while they observe you to figure out, they're trying to observe you to figure out what you're thinking or like find out things that they don't know about you. They're also wondering if you're trustworthy, like if they can trust you, or if you've told them the truth. There's something here about them thinking, did you lie to me? Have you lied to me? Tell me more. This feels really complicated. The ring, the diamond ring. They want to be in union with you right here. They feel a strong bond with you, but they like don't know if they can trust this connection. It's giving vibes of them having trust issues. But they look at you as somebody that they could do life with. It feels like they're not necessarily ready for commitment, though. Or they're scared of commitment. It feels like they have tried to go a different direction away from the connection between the two of you, and it didn't work. It like they can't stop looking back at you, even though they tried to go this way. They're looking back at you going, maybe I should have gone that way. It feels like they think there's trust issues here. It makes them feel sad to think about you guys not ever talking again or not ever seeing each other again or having like a wedge driven between the two of you makes them feel sad and depressed because they feel a bond with you. You can see it here. They've recently realized, as they're doing some reflecting, how strong the bond is. They feel like things are really unpredictable between the two of you, though. Their intentions toward you are good. But they might have a tendency of doing toxic things. Like they don't necessarily want to do anything that could be toxic for the connection between the two of you, but it looks like they're coming off as like immature or something. It's giving vibes of them being unstable or irresponsible with the connection between the two of you. It feels like they're realizing what you mean to them. They want you to trust them. They want you to think that they're reliable and trustworthy. And it feels like they're willing to make some changes to make that like known to you that they want to be responsible with this connection. They're wanting to kind of like surrender. They want to redo. There's a vibe of like, let's start over. I can change. Let's try this again, but do it differently. See where it goes, though. It's giving the vibe of let's see where this goes. Let's continue what we started and see if we can keep this connection together or reconnect after the connection was torn apart. But there's this confusion about where things are going. I feel like they're not ready for anything serious, but they don't want you to move on either. You know, it's giving that vibe. Wanting to kind of explore without any sort of commitment and a lack of direction of where things are going. Let's just see what happens kind of vibe. They have this independence about them. Like they stay kind of detached. Their plan is to stay at least somewhat detached for a while. But still have you in their life without fully committing to you yet. It's like maybe in the future that could happen. They're realizing that they need to like come up with a plan, make a plan, or stop playing around, stop playing games. And they feel like the connection between the two of you is pretty fragile right now. Like it's delicate because there's been pain, there's been heartbreak. They feel like part of the connection between the two of you has been destroyed at some point. Mm, yeah, they're in the beginnings of figuring this out, so I would give them some space if you want my advice. Give them space, let them figure this out. Let them make a decision. They're in the middle of realizing things about you and making a choice about you. That's happening right now. And they're very aware of your energy and they're definitely like watching you, observing you while they're trying to decide what to do next. But their options of what to do next feel like if you guys were to move forward together, it would just be there would be a lack of direction moving forward between the two of you. This person has a lack of direction of where the connection will go. Like they haven't decided yet what they want. They know they don't want you to be gone. They know that they don't want there to be a wall up between the two of you. But it's like they're trying to decide if they should take things to the next level with you or not. And it feels like they're not feeling ready to do that, to commit. There's certain cycles that this person is stuck in that are keeping them from being super decisive about you or feeling ready for something serious. It's like they're stuck in a cycle. They keep repeating doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. They're still trying to find direction in their life. They're just looking kind of immature, pile number one. Sorry. But yeah, they do feel a bond to you. They feel like there's a feeling that they're aware of that is different than what they feel with other people. They're definitely drawn to you and they feel bonded to you, but they need to change if this is going to work or if this is going to go anywhere. It feels like this person's got a lot of work to do, a lot of changing to do. So I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully that brings you confirmation and clarity about what's going on with them. If you're drawn to any other pile, check it out. There can be more messages for you in other piles about this person or someone else. And if you're done here for today, I'll see you at your next reading. Bye, guys. Hey, pile two. Let's see how this specific person is feeling about you right now. Give us all the details, Spirit, for pile two. What's their energy? This person's energy toward pile number two. How are they feeling? What's going on? They don't want you to know, pile two. Yeah, they're hiding their feelings. Yeah, they are. It's all hidden. Okay. Well, we're going to find out. Okay. Taurus energy here with the Hierophant. 7 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Okay, they have regrets when it comes to you, but they don't want you to know that. They feel ashamed. They feel regretful. They're waiting to see what happens. They're trying to decide what to do. They feel like they have different options when it comes to the two of you. And they feel like in the past they made the wrong choice and now they want to make the right choice, but they feel like they need to kind of wait or be patient. Tell me more. They're fantasizing about you, like the future, what's going to happen. They're trying to think about what might happen. Whoa, the devil, Capricorn vibes. 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 2, 3, 4, 5. Were you guys drawn to pile number one? Because they got the same ascending numbers, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to pile number one if you felt drawn to it. You got the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius vibes. The star is Aquarius. Okay, well, they're obsessively thinking about you lately. They're waiting to make a move. They already have a plan of doing something when it comes to you, but they're like trying to figure out exactly which way they're going to go about it. This is so many similar vibes from pile number one. They feel like they have been, okay, they regret being wishy-washy in the past, or they regret being inconsistent or hot and cold with you, or they regret playing games. There's regret about their actions in the past, and they feel like they were immature, or they were being stubborn, or they felt like they got toxic with you. They still have hope that things could work out between the two of you, even though they're sad about what happened in the past or regretting what happened in the past. They're thinking like this could still work out. They have a plan, but they're trying to like choose the best way to go about this. This person has a tendency to play games though, so just be aware. Like they're coming up as They might not deal with things in the best way, and I feel like they know it. They're starting to self-reflect because they're regretting it. They're looking back like, dang, I shouldn't have done that. They feel ashamed of themselves too. So there's recognition and this want to do things differently. And there's like a plan to do things differently. They want to be what you want to. So this person's wanting to please you right now. They want to be the person that you deserve. They want to be what you want. They want you to want them. I want you to want me. The house. They feel like comfortable with you. They feel like you guys belong together. They have plans for the future between the two of you. Like they fantasize about living together, buying a house together, waking up next to each other, being married. They're thinking about their future with you. And it feels good to think about that, to fantasize about that. It feels right. They feel like it's possible, this future that they fantasize about. They feel like there's hope for it. They feel like it could definitely happen. And it feels good to think about. Like, it feels right. I'm telling you, pile number 1, you guys are getting all the same cards. They got all of these cards. The ring twice. And they popped out together, just like pile number 1. The diamond ring and the ring. This person's thinking about putting a ring on it for sure. Locking you in. They have plans to lock in. Make promises to you. Like, I'm never going to do that again. I want you with me forever. I want you to trust me. I want to stay with you. I don't ever want us to be apart. That's the vibes this person's giving. They feel like, they betrayed you or they deceived you in the past, or they played games, or they were like inconsistent. Yeah, they feel like they made things not feel safe for you and they regret it. They regret whatever they did that made this connection feel toxic. Like they think they are the ones that caused it. They feel grateful for the connection between the two of you. They want to get things moving. You got the writer here. Like they're ready to go. They're ready to make a plan, but they're feeling like they need to be patient or wait a little bit, but they want to go now. They're hoping that you guys can make progress in this connection, but they feel like it might take some time and patience. They're feeling like one of you was being stubborn, but that has to change. So either they feel like they were being stubborn and they need to stop that, or they think you're being stubborn and for this to work, you have to stop that. Okay. They feel like fate and destiny is involved here. Like you guys are supposed to be together. If there's any other connections around them, they want closure with those, or they want to make sure any third party, either on your end or their end, that there's closure and that door is shut. There's a lot of sadness and regret about the past. It's like they wish they could go back to the past and redo it, or they wish they could release their past. They get emotional about the regrets, like sad to them. The choices that they made in the past are making them sad, feeling shame, sadness. but they haven't lost hope. They want to like snuggle. They're thinking about snuggling with you, being a family together, living together, traveling together, moving in together is definitely coming through multiple times. Like thinking about moving in together and having a traditional relationship. This person wants the traditional partnership with you, like marriage, literally marriage, home, family, the white picket fence. They feel like they would be lucky to have that with you. Pisces energy and Aries energy with the moon and the emperor. They want to be the one that is the leader in this connection. They're coming through as being the one that wants to be the masculine. So they want to be the one in control of how things go. They're the one that wants to decide how things go and initiate things between the two of you. They're very emotional right now. There's a lot of emotion about you. Lots of emotions coming up. They're feeling like particularly sensitive about you and the connection between you two right now. So if anybody says anything that they don't like about it, they're like extra touchy when it comes to talking about you. Marriage, bottom of the deck, the church, traditional marriage. It literally says it right there. And having a family with you is coming through, and that doesn't necessarily have to be kids, but it could be like having a blended family with you, having kids together, getting fur babies together. You guys could buy some reptiles together, some horses. They're thinking about like building a life with you, building a home, family, roots together forever, forever and ever. Amen. That's a country song coming through now. Forever and ever. Amen. Yep. I'm gonna love you forever and ever. Amen. It's called Forever and Ever Amen by Randy Travis. You might want to listen to it. There could definitely be more messages for you in that song. 1987 could also be significant for someone. Okay. They're dreamy. Yeah. Fantasizing, dreaming about you. Look, pregnancy. Oh, you guys, pregnancy, birth. Like, they want to have like a family, a stork. Like I said, it could even be like a little bird family. Like, let's get birds together. Let's get a snake together. Let's get a horse together. But for literally, for a lot of you though, this person wants you to like have children in your home, have grandchildren in your home. They're thinking way far ahead, first of all, way far down the line, like sitting on the porch together, growing old together. They feel like it's possible too. They're like, we can do this. Let's do this together. Let's do life together. They trust you. They want you to trust them. That might be hard for some of you because I feel like there's some betrayal that's gone on for a group of you, but they're feeling like, I want to grow with you. I want to grow old with you. Oh, they're like, I would be so lucky if we can just turn this corner. Yeah, there's something about like turning the corner and having a positive future together, positive change in a partnership together is what they're thinking about with you. But they're feeling like they have to change. They got to do things different. They're ready to change. They're wanting to change. They're like inspired to change. You're inspiring this person to be a better person and to be a good mate or a good partner. They have a lot of sympathy toward you right now. So it feels like they feel bad about something. They feel like there's some boundaries, or there needs to be some boundaries that are not ever crossed again. There was boundaries that were crossed in the past that they regret. They want to make changes to do better. They have the will and yeah, they're like feeling strong-willed about that right now. So yeah, this person has a stubborn side to them, but it can be helpful when it comes to making stable changes to have that will to do that, the drive. And I can see that they do have that. Um, they're wanting to initiate change so that you two can work things out and you guys will be together. They're impressed by you. There's something about like you impress them. They find you very dreamy. There's a lot of fantasy, but it's not super sexual. It's more like fantasizing about the future, fairy tale, love story kind of fantasy. They're very romantic toward you right now, dreamy, romantic type of vibes. Um, they're obsessively thinking. There's obsession here about you. Uh, renovate. They're thinking about renovating a home with you. That was really specific, but it's here. Renovating a home together. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. This was a cute one. I like it. Listen, any other pile you were drawn to, especially if you're drawn to pile number one, because there were so many vibes that were similar. Lots of the same cards came out. So I feel like you guys are connected to pile number one, the umbrella pile with the manifest bracelet. And hopefully, this brings you confirmation and clarity about what's going on with this person, either now or in the near future. It should bring you confirmation. And if you're done here for today, I will see you at your next reading. Bye, guys. Hey, pile three, let's see how this specific person is feeling about you. What's their energy toward you right now? Whoa, Spirit, Six of Cups. Okay, memories, thinking about memories. How's this person feeling about pile three, Spirit? The Star, Aquarius vibes. Six of Wands. And we got 666, synchronicity. The Strength card, Leo energy. Okay. They have strong feelings toward you. They're thinking about happy memories with you. They're reminiscing heavily right now. It feels like it's memories from when you guys like first met each other, the very beginning of this connection. They want your attention right now. And there's also a vibe of them wanting to like go do something out in public together. Wanting to go do something together that will strengthen your bond, or like they're wanting to spend some quality time with you is what it looks like, out and about, like going and doing things together, quality time to strengthen the connection between the two of you. But they feel like it is already strong. They're feeling very positive about the future between the two of you. They feel like if there was any negativity, it's in the past. Oh, Knight of Cups. That's so romantic. He's the most romantic guy in the deck of tarot. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio vibes. This person wants to do very romantic things with you. Whispering sweet nothings in your ear. Spending time alone together, but out. Like adventurous time together. They want to go on adventures with you. They're really feeling motivated to spend lots of time with you and make it really romantic and sweet and show you a good time and strengthen the connection. They also feel like in the past they might have played some games with you or they were inconsistent in the past. They're looking back in the past and thinking, I used to be a player. I don't want to be a player no more. They're looking at their past thinking, I don't want to be inconsistent anymore. I don't want to be wishy-washy about my love life anymore. They don't want to hold back anymore. So for some of you, they've been restraining themselves when it comes to you. There's nothing that they want. They don't want anything to hold them back. Waiting to see what happens. You're definitely on their mind. They have a tendency of being... Are they not the romantic type usually? They're coming off as like they're not usually romantic, but with you, they're feeling it and they're wanting to get mushy gushy, but they don't usually do that. Two of Cups. They feel like the feelings are mutual. They think you guys both care about each other. They feel like they really care about you, but vice versa. They're like, I feel like pile number 3 also cares about me too. They feel like the bond is strong. They can't wait to see where this goes. You're on their mind a lot. They might tend to overthink things. That could be part of why they restrain themselves a little bit too much or they hold back too much because of the overthinking, because I am getting some overthinking vibes here. Being up in their head about maybe even about what other people would think if they get too mushy gushy. If they become a simp for you, what will other people think? There is this vibe of them like not being used to being super romantic, or nobody's ever seen them like this before. But it also feels like they want other people to see you together. They want to be out in public with you where other people can see you guys together. But they also think about what other people think. Okay. What will other people think? Whoa. Could other people cause problems? Okay. So they're feeling like other people might try to cause obstacles, create barriers between the two of you. Other people might be getting into the connection and causing problems, interferences. Tell me more. The dog, the devil, Capricorn, the squirrel, the tree, the child. They look at you as like their best friend. They feel closer to you than they feel to anybody else. For some of you, they want a new beginning between the two of you, but only take that if it resonates. It could just be that they see the connection with you as something new and worth, like they haven't ever explored a connection like this, but it's worth it, and they're feeling ambitious to explore the connection with you. They're feeling restless, wanting to explore this connection, take some adventures together. They feel like you're somebody that will be faithful toward them, and they also will be faithful toward you. They have their eye on the prize, and you're the prize. Sagittarius. There's a lot of signs here. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to choose this pile. The bellows. Yep, they feel that spark. They feel like there's that spark between the two of you, and they want to keep it going, fanning the flames that they feel with you. They feel like you guys could have a really nice, healthy relationship together that would be very sweet and romantic because they think you guys are both, you'll both be faithful toward each other. They feel very optimistic that you guys will be good together. They're like excited about taking adventures, traveling, taking adventures, going and doing things out and about, but spending that quality time just the two of you, even though there's people around, they want it to be like just you two. Like you're out in the world, but you're shutting the rest of the world out and you're just connecting, spending that quality time together. You guys have past lives together with this person, like multiple lifetimes you guys have been together. And then you just keep coming back together over and over again. Six of Cups is past life connection. And then this card is literally about past lives, the tree. They're saving things for you two. They're saving themselves for you. They're saving things for just the two of you. There's some things that they've saved to just do between you two. They feel like this connection is going to grow, and this is like only the beginning. They're devoted to you. They want to be supportive of you. They feel like you're a supportive person too. They're being very disciplined about the connection too. Like they have boundaries and things that they would never cross the line with when it comes to you. They want to put in effort. They have ideas of things that they want to do with you that are romantic in the future to show you how they feel. There's things that they've been like saving to do with just you. It feels really cute. They're thinking about building a life together and like passing things down from the two of you. They feel like this connection is really solid and stable. And yeah, they're like excited to see what happens next. They feel like communication is really important too. They want to make sure you guys don't have any miscommunication or like working through arguments or talking through tough situations or talking through being realistic. Okay, so they're feeling like inevitably in the future we're going to have issues with each other. We need to just talk to each other about it and not fight, not get toxic with each other, be smart, and just communicate. Don't keep secrets from each other. Like they have their idea of how to have a healthy relationship with you, and it looks like they're right on when it comes to how to do that. They don't want to allow outside influences to cause any problems between you two. They're very focused on the health of this relationship or the health of this connection that you guys have and what they can do to keep it healthy. And they feel like you will also do the same. They're feeling like you will do what you can to keep it healthy too. They're grateful for you. They're optimistic about things with you. Like they feel like this is going to work. They're wanting to be responsible and keep this going. They feel like something destiny, fate brought you two together. There's this vibe of like fate and destiny brought us together. This is meant to be. It's going to work out. I feel so lucky. They feel like they've never felt anything like this before and it feels exciting and you give them that giddy feeling. It's new to them. It's something they've never felt before. They feel like the smart thing to do is to build something healthy with you. Okay. I'm going to leave it here. They feel like this is going to work. And they're feeling like it's mutual, so hopefully they're right. Yeah, there's this vibe of them thinking they're never going to just leave you. That no matter what happens between the two of you, you could always come back together and talk it out. Be open with each other. As long as you do this, this, and this, they feel like you can keep a healthy relationship between the two of you with some effort from both of you. This connection can grow and be solid and something for other people to also strive for, the kind of relationship that other people are going to look at you guys and want the same thing. They think you guys can have that together. The kind of relationship that makes other people envious of it, even. Yeah, they're willing to fight for this. They're willing to make changes. Like they're ready to do whatever they need to do, put in effort to make this work. They have their eye on the prize, and you are the prize, is what I keep getting. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully that brings you confirmation and clarity. I love that you guys did get the happy place card, and that makes sense. You are this person's happy place. That's that dog energy. A supportive, like they feel like you're their person. Two of Cups. You guys are supposed to do life together, and they can't wait to see what happens. Okay. Listen, any other pile you were drawn to. If you're done here for today, I will see you all at your next reading. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's getting messy. All right, bye, guys. Hey, pile 4. Let's see how this specific person's feeling about you right now. What's their energy toward pile number 4, Spirit? Pile 4. What do we got for pile 4? Woo, 10 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. Thinking back to happy times. Oh, and then they're anxious. 9 of Swords. Oh, and 3 of Swords. They're sad and anxious. Okay, they're thinking back to when things were good between the two of you. It looks like it's not good anymore. They feel like they sabotage things and they're scared about what's going to happen now. They're feeling like they hurt you. But they feel like at one point, this connection was amazing between you two. They feel like they were fulfilled. They were happiest they've ever been in the past with you. And now they're sad and scared. Okay, what happened? I have goosebumps. They feel like there's been a battle. Got the 9 of Wands there, 999. You could be seeing synchronicities of 9. If you're not yet, you will be. There's another 9. Thank you, Spirit. 9 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. They're feeling lonely. Sad and lonely. 333999. So synchronicities of 3 too. Ooh, the Empress. Okay, they're very attracted to you. They're thinking you're looking really good right now, but they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that they're sad, scared, and reminiscing about when things were good. They're being kind of stubborn and sneaky about it. So it's like they don't want to necessarily admit that they're lonely without you. They don't want to necessarily admit that they're feeling depressed and lonely. They don't want to admit that they have anxiety about you. They think you're kind of out of their league too, or like you could do better than them. They're wondering if you guys are going to have happy times again. Because they feel like you did in the past. And they're wondering, like, will that ever happen again? They're kind of stubborn, but they have wishes when it comes to you. Like they wish that they could have happy times with you again. They wish that they could see you again. So they're feeling left out, or they're feeling abandoned. They're feeling lonely for sure. They're feeling like you could probably do better. They're scared that you might find someone better. Tell us more. Ship. The head of the pack in the book. The fish. They're kind of distracted by work right now, finances. So they have other things on their mind too, but everything's stressing them out. It feels like they're stressed about money or they're stressed about work. And then they're also feeling like sad and worried about you, the connection between the two of you. It's distracting them while they're trying to focus on work or finances. You're distracting them. What are these secrets? They have like hidden energy, keeping secrets from you, hiding from you. Are they hiding from you? Come out, wherever you are. The magician and the geese. They're being a little bit manipulative. They're acting deceptive compared to how they actually feel. They're giving off vibes of like they might be portraying that they feel a certain way about you, but this is how they really feel. They're thinking about going on vacation or taking a trip or something. It's like they kind of want to get away. They want to check out. They're trying to like disassociate from the connection between the two of you, and they can't. They're trying to move away from you or like get over you or something. Forget, even like trying to forget you. They've tried to get you out of their mind and they can't. They get reminded of you a lot. This person's like receiving signs about you somehow through electronics. It feels like the radio or the TV. There's something that's popping up that is reminding them of you on the radio or on the TV when they're in the car. So it feels like radio for most of you. They're wanting to like run away, but they can't. They're trying to sneak away and they just can't detach from you. They don't want you to know how they feel. So it feels like they're trying to keep their feelings a big secret, trying to block you from finding out how they feel, or they're putting on a front about how they actually feel. There's a lot of deception here when it comes to their feelings toward you. Because I can see they're like hurt, heartbroken. They miss when things were good. They feel lonely. They feel scared that they might not ever see you again. They feel scared that you might take off or that you have taken off, relocated. There's vibes of like relocating. But they also have tried to like run from this connection. They're waiting to see what you do. They don't want you to do the same thing that they do. They're hoping that you will react differently, or that you'll make something happen, that you'll take action. Ew, they're kind of like waiting for you to do something toward them. Ew, I don't like that energy. They feel like there's a power struggle going on between you two. The ladybug. Yeah. So in the past, you brought them happiness, like happier than they've ever been before. They still feel they get happy feelings when they think about you, but then they also get like sadness and anxiousness. And but when they think back on the past, when things were happy, it makes them feel good. They feel like you're a little bit wild or unpredictable, and they feel like there's a power struggle between the two of you. There's something about luck. They're hoping that they're going to be lucky. They're hoping that they're going to get lucky when it comes to you. They have a flirty vibe, wanting to be flirty with you right now. Mm-hmm. Uncommon bond. Aquarius energy. Yeah, you're their love interest, but they try to act like they don't need you. You're the one that they want, but they're trying to act like they don't want you, is what I keep getting. The broom and the woman. This is like, I want you around, and then this is like, I don't need you around. So it's giving like contradiction vibes. They're contradicting themselves, but it feels manipulative. It feels like this person's only doing that to try to pull strings in the situation or make you feel a certain way. They think they're clever by trying to act like they don't care. They're even giving vibes of like they've tried to avoid you. They've tried to avoid this connection. They're hoping you're going to do something. They want you to make a move. They want you to take action toward them. Like they're waiting to see if you do something. If you want my advice, don't do it. Let them be the one to make a move. They want to know if you're interested. Like they are not sure if you're interested, or if you're going to go find someone else. Yeah, they can't predict what you're going to do next. They feel like you're unpredictable. It's right here. What are you going to do next? Yeah, and they're trying to be the one in control here. It feels in a manipulative way. Like they think they're so clever. They're being conflict avoidant. They don't want to have any fights with you or anything. They're like scared of you guys fighting. They don't want you to know how interested they are. They're hoping you're going to be flirty with them. They're hoping that you're going to take action and flirt with them, is what I'm getting. But then they're thinking you might not want to. They're scared that you might not be interested or that you might try to avoid them. There's a vibe of them being scared of rejection from you. They don't know if you're going to reject them, so it's like that's why they want you to be the one to make the move. They want you to be the one that's assertive, and they're being avoidant. You know what it feels like? It feels like this person wants you to chase them. It feels like they want you to chase after them. The head of the pack vibe is sticking out to me right now. Like they want you to chase after them to see how bad you really want them. They're wanting you to be the one that's assertive. They're hoping that you guys have like an unexpected run-in too. They're like they're wanting to unexpectedly run into you somehow. Or they could be trying to plan that, how to just so happen to be in the same place at the same time. It's giving that vibe. They're wanting to like set something up to see what you do. But it's like they're wanting you to initiate. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it, pile 4. They have a lot going on. So it feels like this connection with you is causing them like messy thoughts. But they also have stuff going on with work or their money or a vacation or a trip that they're supposed to take, traveling, something that is also on their mind. It could even be moving. They have to move. It's like they feel like there's a lot on their plate right now, not just the connection, but they do feel like this is weighing heavy on them, the connection between you two. They feel like there's a problem here, but it could be solved if you initiated something. They don't want the same thing to happen that happened between you guys in the past that caused them to feel lonely and sad. So they want to avoid repeating whatever happened between the two of you in the past. They don't want that cycle to repeat itself, but they feel like it might. Okay, so they're scared the same thing's going to happen again. They're waiting for you to be assertive. They're trying to act detached, but they're not. They're trying to act like they're detached from you, but they're definitely still connected fiercely. That's what Spirit said. They're fiercely holding on, but acting like they're detached. It's giving like manipulative vibes. Houdini, trying to be a Houdini magician over here. Yeah, they're kind of wanting to explore things with you, but they're wanting you to initiate that. Is what I'm getting. They're waiting for you to come to them. It feels like they want you to be the dominant one, but then they feel like there's a power struggle between the two of you. It feels like they want to be the submissive one and you be the dominant one. They want you to like take charge, take control. That's what they're wanting to happen because they're trying to manifest. It even says it right here. They have things that they want to happen between the two of you, and it's like they're trying to get you to the point where you have to say something, where you want to take action. They're waiting for you to get to that point, or trying to be patient until you get to that point where you want to express yourself to them. They want you to be the first one. And it feels like they don't necessarily ever want to completely divulge to you everything that they've been thinking and feeling, like the sadness and the anxiety and loneliness. It feels like they want to keep that secret. They want to keep it hidden. They don't want you to ever know, but they want to hear about you and how you felt. So it's like they want you to get vulnerable with them, but they don't really want to get super vulnerable with you. They have a problem with vulnerability and opening up. I can see that. It feels like in every other part of their life, they are the dominant one, but they have like a submissive vibe toward you right now, at least. They're definitely interested, even if they don't act like it. They are wanting to be flirty, wanting to keep you theirs. There's a possessive, determined to hold on to you. Even though they might act like they want to let you go, or they might push you away, they don't want to do that. It's not, it feels like a manipulation tactic. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. Hopefully that brings you confirmation and clarity. Pile number 4. If you're drawn to any other pile, check it out. You could have more messages for you in other piles. You could also be seeing synchronicities of raccoons. Like I said, you got 999 and 333 as well, but also raccoons, ladybugs, clovers, 4-leaf clovers. All of those signs and synchronicities are connected to this person. When you see them, that's their energy. When you see that synchronicity, so pay attention. If you like paying attention to synchronicities and signs. All right. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.